Many of you who are watching this, you are trapped. You are trapped in a fantasy, a deception, the illusion of happiness with a narcissist. And all you can think about is when times were much better, And despite all the horrific things that they have put you through, uh, your mind is stuck in the good times. You keep saying that if we could just get back to how it was. Now, the reality is, it wasn't really all that good. Okay. And honestly, it was only good for about 2 good months. Okay. I mean, really. I mean, we're stretching it, maybe a little bit more, but that's about it. And it felt like it was much more than that. Okay, because they love bombed you. Okay, they love bombed you. It was over the top. You know how love bombing is. It's just excessive. All right. And after that, just pure hell. But in your mind, it felt like it was far more than what it was. Okay. And then what happens? Because you can't get it back to that, you start to blame yourself. Okay. Because the narcissist, they're not going to take any responsibility for anything. Okay. And you tell yourself the narcissist must be right. It must be my fault. Okay. Maybe if I just kept my mouth shut. Okay. Maybe I talk a little bit too much. I complain too much. Okay. Maybe I just need to be more patient. That's the problem. Okay. I should be more supportive. I should just love them more. All right. And if I had done these things, we wouldn't be in this mess, because the narcissist, remember, not taking any blame for anything. Okay. But now, never mind the fact that they have possibly cheated from day one. They have lied constantly, been very disrespectful, talk to you, just say anything, right? This entitled mindset, like you and the rest of the world owe them something and should just bow down at their feet. And nothing that you ever do is good enough. Okay. So in light of all of this, though, you still manage to say that it's not that bad. Okay. So whenever I hear someone say this, it's not that bad, if we could just get back to when things were good, I ask them this. I said, listen, just imagine someone is going to make you your favorite dish, whatever that is. And they bring it out and it looks amazing. The presentation is great. You can smell it. Oh my God, you just can't wait to dig in. And then they put it down in front of you. And then right before you go to dig in, they put a nice steamy pile of cow manure on the same plate. I mean, it's steamy too. And it's not touching your food. Let's be clear. It's not touching. But then would you be like, bon appetit, and just, yeah. Would you do that? I'm thinking not. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking in this situation that the bad would overpower the good. The stench, the smell, the just utter of that cow manure is just going to do something. Just going to say, no, I think I'll pass. Okay. See, this is the reality of how the good compares to the bad with the narcissist. See, scripture says light has no fellowship with darkness. The same way cow manure has no business being on the same plate with regular food. Okay, you have to get completely away and separate, just like manure and food, from the narcissist. Okay, this is the only way, because if you don't, if you stay with them, or even if you leave, but you stay mentally attached, you still looking at their social media, you still talking about them, you know what I mean, you keeping them around, you're still going to be stuck in this fantasy, in this loop, in this deception. Okay, that's what, when we say no contact, we mean no contact in every sense of the word. Okay. And so to break this spell of deception, this fantasy, this is what you got to do. But let me ask you, are you constantly telling yourself you wish you could get back to the good, how things were better, And are you blaming yourself for the demise of the relationship? And do you have manure and food on the same plate saying, so yummy? Well, if this is you, you know what to do. Go to my website, christopherreed.org. Schedule your free 30-minute consultation so I can tell you how coaching can help you to accept the actual truth, okay? That this is a fantasy. This is an illusion, okay? It's not real. Never was. All right. Also, join me every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my closed Facebook group, The Diamond Mind for Women. Okay. Talking about all kind of topics that you need answers to. All right. We talked about recently how men fall in love versus how women fall in love is very different. Very different. Women, you kind of have a real straight line, to, boom, boom, boom. All right. Men, it's a little bit of this. Not that one is right and one is wrong, but you got to understand the differences, okay? And so that's what we talked about. If you want to get in on that, you can check that out. Go to my website. Also, the series Why He Married Her Instead of You, where, men are talking about, real issues that y'all want to have the answers to. I ask questions to 8 men, and it's a lot of great, juicy information that they're giving in that. So if you enjoy the content, please make sure you subscribe, and I love to keep it coming to you. So, hey, y'all take care. Be safe. Peace.